Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Okay, now we are going to start the online classes for 12th. Okay, so we know very well that you do not have the books with you. So that's why I have planned to teach you and to give one or two questions daily. So you have to learn these daily lessons correctly. Okay, then you will not find it difficult. So you can write and keep the question answers in a separate notebook, and from there you can have it at any time. So the question answers that I give you can keep. Okay, so I think you might have understood the accountancy. The same way, today we will have an introduction about today's lesson. Okay, the principles of management. So from this principles of management, so immediately we will that meaning of management only we should know first, isn't it? What is the meaning of management? By hearing this we can think immediately the school management, isn't it? So someone in the at the top of the organization, they will organize the and they will have control, full control over the affairs of the organization. So the full control will be in the management. So what they do, so whatever we do, not only this organization, we can say it is the part and parcel of our day to day life. Okay, because wherever we go there must be management, no? For example, I am coming to your class in the class time. So what I do, I manage the class, isn't it? So to keep you, to maintain discipline in the class, to make you keep silence in the class, and that managing the teaching also, how I manage, how I am writing on the blackboard, and how I explain. That is one kind of management. In the same way, wherever we go, for example, you are going for the PT class. There the PT teacher will manage you, isn't it? To organize you. So to first he asks you to stand in the line, then he will allot some games for you, and the teacher has to help you how to play that game. So all these are called management. Then wherever in some or many examples, each and everything we can cite as an example of management. Then you, if you go to a hotel, okay, hotel, there we go, the people, someone will be there to receive us, and someone will be there to collect the cash in the counter, and some people will serve us, and somebody will be working in the kitchen. Okay, then someone will be there to get the orders, then to clean the table and vessel. So all these will be managed by some people. So that is called management. Okay, then library we go. There a librarian will be there. He is the person who manages the library. So he will arrange all the books. Okay, that topic wise, maybe the children's story books, then each subject wise he may keep all the books. Okay, so everywhere the management is applicable. Management is applicable everywhere in the society, and not in the particular society, throughout the world we can say this management. Okay, wherever you go, for example, by hearing this word you may think of the management courses, isn't it? In the last year itself I have told you, after studying this plus 1 and plus 2 you can go for BBA, or you can complete your BCom, and then you can go for that MBA course, that is Master of Business Administration. So okay, that management and administration both are having the same meaning. Okay, management courses only, MBA, BBA. Okay, then management board is there, IBM. Okay, IIM, Institute of Indian Institute of Management. There, if you study, the highest salary you will get. Okay, not even the people those who study in NIT, they may not get more salary. But if you complete your studies in this IIM, Indian Institute of Management, it is difficult, but you can try. Okay, if you get that seat to study there in IIM, then you will be appointed. Okay, placement is very sure, and you will get lakhs of money, okay, as monthly salary. So this management is a course nowadays, isn't it? Even they are going for studying in abroad. Okay, not that higher education they can complete in uh, foreign countries. So that is studies nowadays. Different kinds of management is there. What are the different kinds? Then the finance management, then finance management, then insurance, then banking, then production management, marketing management, varieties of discipline there. Okay, so now you might have got an idea about this term at management, isn't it? So what is management? So we can say it is a part and parcel of our day-to-day life, every field. Okay, every field we can find out this management. Okay, so what is the meaning of management? They have to plan our action, isn't it? So what the manager does, he will plan the action, what should be done, isn't it? What are the actions, what are the activities should be done, that will be planned by the manager, and it will be carried out systematically. Okay, not as they like, there will be a system, systematically. Why they manage any organization? Why we have in the school we have the management? Without management, can we work, the teachers and students? So what is the purpose of management? So in order to achieve the that objective, main objective of any organization, what is the main objective of our organization, educational organization, our school? What is its main objective? We need to score more marks, isn't it? All should get pass mark, center result, and center marks also, isn't it? All should get pass mark and all should get higher marks. This is our main objective, isn't it? So we have management in our school just to attain this main objective. Okay, so we have an overall objective of an organization. This objective will be for every organization, whether it is a profitable organization or that non-profitable organization like schools, colleges, that charitable institutions. Okay, they are not running for profit motive. Okay, so but they have some motives. Okay, their main motives will be there in order to achieve, in order to obtain the main objective of the organization. The plan, the actions will be planned in a systematic manner. Okay, and they will uh, first they will plan and they will execute the plan. What is the, if we prepare the plan and if we keep, no, plan means immediately we will think of the plan of our house, isn't it? We draw a plan with an engineer, and what we have to do. So to construct a house, we have to execute. Simply drawing the plan, if we sit in the house, we cannot build a house, isn't it? So after planning the action, they about the action they will plan first. Then that plan must be executed effectively. Okay, they have to put into force. What is the meaning execute? Put into force. They have to work out or they have to perform performance. Okay, that also must be managed by the management. Okay, so why they have to plan the actions, why they have to execute that plan and in a systematic manner in order to achieve the desired result. Okay, result will be here our school to get pass mark, isn't it? Then to get more marks or center marks. Okay, so are the main objective of the organization. Okay, then whether the manager will do the work. So usually the manager may not do the work, isn't it? But what he does, he will get the things done from others. Okay, who will do the work will be done by the workers, isn't it? Here in the school the teachers are working, but what is the management's work? They have to get the work done from the teachers, isn't it? So that is the main motive. What is that? Management. So management is getting things done from others or with others. How they also have to work, isn't it? They have to plan and they have to coordinate all the people, isn't it, in the organization. So with and through others they also will work. Okay, but the work is done from others. Okay, that is also management, we can say. And this management is a global concept, not that only the local concept. Okay, globally we can say management everywhere. Even if you study BBA here, you can complete your MBA in foreign country, or if you complete MBA in our country, you can go and work in foreign countries. Okay, so that the meaning of management you might have understood clearly, isn't it? So now we will learn the next side heading, concept of management. Concept of management. What is the concept? How can we understand the concept of management little more clearly? Okay, so we can say the first one as the body of knowledge. Management is a body of knowledge, we know, isn't it? It has, the management is knowing something about that, with some knowledge is there that we are going to learn. Okay, so we can say like literature or any other language, any other subject, this management is also a body of knowledge. Okay, and here that maybe we have the theory part. Okay, the theory part or the philosophy, its own philosophy we have. All these, it's a body of theory and body of philosophy. So we can say it is a body of knowledge. And now we know this subject, this management itself is growing in, that subject itself is growing in all countries. Okay, every country it is growing. Because as I told you already, if we have completed our management courses in India or in foreign countries, we will be placed, we will be appointed immediately in any organization. So we can go everywhere in the world. Okay, we can go anywhere in the world and you can find job opportunities. So if it is a body of knowledge. Okay, it has theory and philosophy, and it is growing all over the world. And if we have completed our studies, and we will be placed in any job opportunities in any organization in the world. Okay, then second one is separate management tools. Management tools. What are the management tools? we can say these are the management tools. So we say the mechanic, and then mechanic will carry some of his tools to do his mechanic work, isn't it? So in the same way, here we can say what are the management tools. Okay, so here they have said management tools, because we only studying, we are not management students, isn't it? We are commerce students. That in we can say the accounting. Okay, so accounting is the first management tools. Management people, they should know about accounting. Okay, then they should know the business law. Business law they should know. Then the psychology, because psychology they should know, because they are dealing with people, human psychology, isn't it? Human resources, they deal with the human resources, because the lowest grade of workers and the staff, then even the public, everywhere they have to deal with the people, so they must know the psychology. Okay, then econometrics. Economics, isn't it? Econometrics it is given here. Okay, because economics, we are dealing with money, that management, they have to manage the organization with low cost and high profit. So that econometrics is also one of the tool. Okay, then data processing, they have to get many data from varieties of field. Okay, that all these data must be processed. Okay, that data processing, even in the computer and the other information that they receive, they have to process them. Okay, what they effectively they have to perform. Okay, so all these are the, then that is statistics also. Statistics, you might have studied in the that first year, isn't it? That demand supply, where then to control, to gain more profit, what they have to do. Okay, demand supply, then consumers, everything you will study. That also one of the management tools. They should know about all these field. Okay, management tools. Then the third concept is separate discipline. In the introduction itself, I have said that one. Many discipline available in management. Okay, because nowadays the many universities, colleges, they provide management courses, and management is different. Administrative, we say commonly, we say Bachelor of Business Administration, BBA, then Master of Business Administration, MBA. But here, not that business administration, here we have many disciplines, separate discipline. What are they? That may be the how to manage the import and export. So export management will be there. Then overall management, that means small organization, that we can say the general management. Okay, then yeah, then in the bank, how to finance management, finance ministries we may say, isn't it? They are called that finance management. Then production, how to increase the production, that one will be learned in the production management. Then after production, they have to market the products, isn't it? So learning about marketing is called marketing management. Okay, then that finance management, financial management we can say. Okay, then many other management is available. If they deal with the appointment of people, we can say the personal management. Okay, personal management. then insurance companies, they may have that insurance management. Then the people those who deal with the human resource, that human resource management, all this we are going. Human resource management. Okay, so here we have completed three concepts. So the remaining three concept I will teach you in the next class. Okay, students. Then I will give you the question answers. Here, what is management? One question, and what are the management tools? The other question. So I have written that question answer. Okay, you can. What is management? Around 5 points available. Okay, so and those who are not able to learn, you can that cut short this one. Okay, all those who are able to learn, you learn these 5 points. Okay, these 5 points you can learn. Then the second question, list out the management tools. In this one you have to present in this way, that's why I am giving in the in point wise. Okay, okay, students, so you better learn these two question answers. Okay, you copy down these question answers in your notebook, and I think it is visible. Okay, so you have to copy down these two question answers in your one notebook. You keep a separate notebook for these two question answers, and write without seeing in that book, and just send those question answers in the group. Okay, in the 11th group. Okay, students, I think you will do this one. Okay, then we will meet in the next class. Thank you, students.